Pay attention, you bastards.
Man, we in the game. We in the game. Jody Joe, welcome back, man. I ain't seen you, man. What's the deal?
Oh, man, I'm happy to be back, man. Just trying to keep up with everything and working everything and working family stuff. But let's get it. What you got for me? I know you got something in your bag of tricks over there.
Man, so listen, I seen this story. I seen this story probably like 5 times, right? Chanel recently resent it to me. I was like, man, we got to talk about this, man. We got to talk about this because I'm like, man, how do you do this for one, but also like the women, they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So a guy, he was dealing with a girl, a daughter, and I guess they were going through whatever they were going through. He started dealing with the mom, right? So this dude ends up getting the mom and the daughter pregnant at the same time, right? And they're cool with it. They're like, yo, like, they were saying like, yo, like this is amazing. Like they both are on board, and he just in the middle, like, yeah, like, yeah, this what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like it's crazy to me of just it happening in general. But what's more crazy is that both of them are cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, Jody Joe, how you feel about that shit, man?
Yeah, can I speak freely though?
No, we gotta speak. We gotta speak. We live on Facebook. We live on Twitch right now.
The devil got on track shoes. He is running through our communities fast as lightning right now. I mean, okay, I can understand if you dating a chick and y'all break up, she let her cousin live there, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You're like, ooh, her cousin finds some end up, or even at the worst point, sisters, you dating a girl, and then all of a sudden you break with her, but her sister was always cool, and she'd be like, "Hey, Dre," she always nice. You like, dang, man, I'm falling for a sister, man. Things like that kind of happen. But when when a mother says, "Oh, you used to date my daughter, I'm gonna still slide you, son," and you get them both pregnant, and they still, and the house, the roof don't go blow up. Like first of all, what did you do? If your daughter pregnant and you pregnant at the same time, was y'all in the same bed? Was y'all doing it together? Was it I'm just saying,
man.
Forgive me. Is that that's the sinfulest, blasphemous, crazy? I can't even imagine what kind of mindset, character, it take to lay next to your daughter or know that you are sharing the same swipe. That
is it the same flight? Nah, I'm just saying, listen, like, man, look, when I seen this story, man, I'm like, I'm like, man, like, it's so wild to me because it's like, nigga, how does that happen? How does that happen exactly? You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, the crazy shit is that both of them being so cool. The mom said some shit like, I wouldn't have it any other way.
That is crazy.
It's amazing for me to have a child and for my child to be having a child, the same time that I'm having my second child. And it was such a normal thing, but it gets into the type of relationships that people are in today with, like, poly relationships and things like that. 'Cause that's really what it is, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a different type. Like this with the poly,
it's a little deeper.
They ain't related. Dang. I can even see something happen if you was in the deep south and your first cousin, second cousin, like you're like, oh dang, I got 2 cousins pregnant. I'm like, dang, well, because it's a small community. That might happen. You get off on one street and you go down another street and they related. Now you got 2 baby mamas that are first cousins. But the mom and the daughter, that bro. Yeah. What's gonna happen when the kids go to school?
It's gonna be weird.
How do you explain that?
It's gonna be weird as shit. It's gonna be weird as shit. That's what it's gonna be. And they gotta explain it. But it's people again. It's people that to them that's normal. They don't see no problem with it. They like, yo, like this is a cool thing. Like I said, in the when you looking at stuff at face value, it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it may not seem crazy. Oh, well, I got her pregnant, this and that, and they both having a baby, right? And you not thinking past that.
That's it.
Let's keep it real. You not thinking past that. But then when you start diving deeper into, damn, well, my kid is this other kid, which is my kid,
I don't
and
even know how do
they
you explain
siblings,
that.
but at the same time, they like, how do you explain that? It
You
make
can't.
you know what I'm saying? So you grow up, your kid grows up just
Yeah.
with a
Self.
you know what I'm saying, with a crazy
That's it.
mentality. You know what I'm
A
saying?
crazy mentality.
Yeah. So it's like,
Hey, I don't want to offend nobody. I don't, because everybody's lifestyle. I ain't perfect, whatever. But I mean, you've dated girls. You walking like, dang, that's your mama. God dang, you dated people like that's your sister. But there's something like, okay, I'm cool, right? But again, a dude's mind may go there like, ooh, dang, you know what I'm saying? But when you flip it over to the mama and the daughter, like, I had to put all the pressure on the mama too, where I'm like, you is the nastiest little
yeah.
whole.
I mean, I thought about that too, right? Because I'm like, the mom is more bogus than the daughter because the
That's what I'm
mom is
saying.
like, that's your daughter. That's your daughter. So at the end of the day,
Wow.
it's like I feel like it's more of a respect thing. You should know better. Because really what it is you went and dealt with her dude.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Now he bogus. He bogus in general. You know what I'm saying? He bogus in general. But
yeah.
the mom is
Yeah.
to me one of probably the most messed up person because it's like, nigga, that's your kid.
Yo,
So
child.
more than anything, it's like, yo, you would think that the mom would be like, I'm not. But you come on now, you messing my. But
First
it,
of all,
but it's so many. But I'll tell you this, and I'm not gonna put nobody on blast. But I just heard the story. I just heard the story recently, right? I ain't gonna say no names, but I heard the story recently, and I'm
mm,
like, the homie was like, man, like, yeah, like I used to deal with so and so mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now he didn't never deal with the daughter, but he dealt with the
yeah.
mom. But we all in the same
Yeah.
age bracket as the daughter. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it be so many moms that be dealing with the kids, you know what I'm saying, the kids age
Yeah.
age range. Like
Right.
as my daughter getting older, I would never be the dad that's like, dang, she, your little friend. Like that's so fucking
Bro.
weird. Like it's so weird. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? But like
I
we all, not to interrupt you, but we all been through, and we all know those people, right? I remember being in high school, and there was a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I was real cool with. His pops used to always be around and stuff like that, right? Pops used to be like, man, she look good, this and that, like talking about, you know what I'm saying, the
yeah.
girls that we was, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
hey, you need to get on him, you need to get on her,
Yeah.
son. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's one thing to be like, okay, go do your thing, son. It's
Yeah.
nothing to be
Yeah.
like,
But you can see the thirst. He
if you
had the
don't slide,
thirst.
I'ma slide, nigga. Like what?
Yeah, like what is you talking about?
R.
And,
Kelly.
and listen, a man with daughters like myself, I've been, I got my oldest is 24, my youngest is 20. I
Yeah,
mean, the house was full of girls, right?
yeah,
All our house was the house where everybody wanted to stay. As my daughters got out of high school, got out of elementary and went to junior high, and then went to high school. Well, obviously they became into young women, and the girls, they played on the volleyball teams, basketball. They did Hawaii, they did all that, and the girls spent the night. Guess where I was? Hey, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I don't care how pretty your friends are or whatever. I ain't the dad. I used to tell my son, he was little. I said, hey, because he was a little older. And he was like, oh, Daniel Mark's friend. I'd be like, man, them girls in high school. You in your 20s. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I also would tell my wife too, like, hey, if they spend night and they come out and they ain't dressed right, you know what I'm saying? If the shorts is too short, so because girls will throw, I'm like, hey, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody walking around here like that but you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So men have to be men. We have to be fathers. We have to be respectful. And guess what? What happens if those babies that are born are girls? What did that just tell those girls? That my mama and my grandmama are either doing something together,
Yeah.
and even if they not in the same bed at the same time, doing the same thing to the same thing, you know what I'm saying? They know that they have and they do. So what message did you just pass generations, right? So that trust is forever going to be broken between them. And
Yeah.
now they raising a whole generation. Now, guess what? Now they come up to your house. Or you have set them up to be maybe abused sexually, because they're already starting off with the most sickest mentality when my mama and my grandmama is laying with the same man, and perhaps at the same time and having a good time with it. It wasn't all I
Yeah.
was feeling vulnerable and here, we was drinking and all of a sudden, I mean, that's even no excuse. But I'm just saying, this is voluntarily, it's sin. I can't, I'm not gonna, it's sin, and everybody's sinful, but some of the sin, you be like, boy, you going to hell with gasoline draws on. I don't know. It's like, boy, come on now.
He
You
said with that.
know,
Nah, but again, I think that's the world that we in, right? Where it's like a lot of people don't think about the other side of what it looks like as it goes deeper. You know what I'm saying? People look at, oh, it's fun, right? It's fun. This is cool. This is whatever, right? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But at the end of the day, it's like, but moving forward, like how that look, like your daughter and your granddaughter is siblings, like
yeah,
it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it just goes to show like where people's heads be at and what
yeah.
certain people do, you know what I'm saying? So but I think my biggest advice on it, you know what I'm saying, as people seeing the story, is like have your fun, do what you gonna do, right? This, whatever you
But
into.
you gotta have some clear cut
Yeah,
boundaries,
you gotta have boundaries, but you gotta have a respect for yourself too, because it's like,
right?
yo, like,
Where's your morals?
you know what I'm saying? Like you get to looking crazy and looking back years later again. Fuck you as how you feel about yourself. Oh, I'm into that. I'm into the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's like, okay, cool. But furthermore, it's no difference from
yeah,
like Neo, for example, right? It's no different from this. Neo walking around, he got 4 females and shit, right? He on some player shit. He feel like he on some player shit, right? Right. So from the outside looking in, oh, Neo, he living his best life. Nigga living his best life.
nah,
His
nah,
daughter mom had commented, right? It was like, how do you feel about it? And she was like, man, I told that goofy nigga about it a long time ago. Because this is the thing. From face value, it's cool. You having fun. You got 4 different women. You Neo, but then you got a daughter that's looking at you. That's like, so this is what's cool.
this is
Because
who
he
I.
was,
This is right.
yeah. Because he was
This
like,
is the value. This
yeah,
is the value I am, Dad, to other men.
yeah,
Is this the value that you say? Is this because if my dad has got 4 girlfriends or whatever, as a female dad, is this the limit of my value?
yeah,
Do I have to be? Am I going to be one of 3 or 4?
yeah.
Right?
It's just
Oh, you want me to get
it.
married and have the best life and a good family, but you up here doing this. And let me just say this too.
Mhm.
This thing is worse. And again, please, people, forgive me. I can only speak how I'm raised, and I love the Lord, and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm a gangster. You flip me over, I'm a gangster on this side, and I flip. I'm a struggling Christian on the other. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say struggling. I am here at the Lord's feet, and I'm okay with it because I done been shot at. I done got off. I didn't, so whatever anybody want to bring me, I know what the Lord done for me. But I have to say, I don't want to offend nobody. But to me, that same sex marriages, bro.
Yeah,
If you a female or a dude,
Yeah.
and you kiss another same-sex person or laying in the bed and you got a child. Like if you want to be single and you ain't got no kids, that's what you want to do. That's your business. But
Yeah.
don't be going to adopting no damn child, no
Yeah.
baby to bring them into your freaking fornication. That like you got it. I don't care, people. You love who you love. Bullshit. Because you know
Yeah.
damn well the shit is wrong. And you might feel that way inside, but that's your testimony and that's you and what you got to deal with the Lord. But once you bring a child and you want to have a baby dude having a baby chick having a baby, these women that look like dudes is playing father roles and fathers confusing the kid off top. So now when that kid go to school
Yeah.
and you're ready to kiss on the same sex or whatever, so now you have trained this child to have homosexual behaviors and ain't even a homosexual.
Yeah.
So you've already cooked his mind and trained him to see that, hey, when you see this is natural. So guess what? When another little boy or another little girl come over, or you to go over and touch somebody in a way that you seen your mama kissing on a woman or your father kissing on a dude, you go over there and do that to the same sex kid, and now the parent want to come down there and chop somebody's head off. Right? Don't be freaking mad.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Because
mean,
you train your child in the most sinful, disgusting way, right? So
yeah.
I think that no matter what we do as adults, keep it as adults. But now you got this woman in here having a baby with her mama having a baby. Now you're bringing children into your sinful playground, and you're polluting and destroying a child's life, an innocent spirit. You've already put them in the middle of hell before they even got to earth.
He went deep. He said, I put him in the middle of it.
I'm just
No,
saying,
no.
I'm going to sock people for that
Now I
bullshit,
feel,
man.
now I feel you coming from. I'm gonna just say this, right? Because I got partners that's gay. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
can't really, you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna say this is that in the overall scheme of things is like this: is what you do is what you do. What you into is what you into, right? But the
yeah.
reality is this, especially if you
I
have
don't have
kids.
no gay partners, but
Nah, I mean, yeah,
well, you know, I'm just saying. I know, but well, let me say, I know I work around everybody, and I don't
yeah.
misjudge. I'm saying what you do as an adult is your business,
No, for
but
sure.
be mindful. Be
Yeah,
mindful
yeah,
of children, right? Because everybody got it, everybody a family. Just be mindful of children in your life
yeah,
and what you doing. Don't be so blind, but like what I'm doing is right. It doesn't matter because I love it and that's what it
yeah.
is. No, stop lying.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
what I was.
guess what
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
you
get
know
at.
what
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying?
getting at. Because look, this is the thing, and I'm gonna put it like this: is like do what makes you happy, right? But in the same breath, know that what you do, who you are, what you about, how you move, what you choose to do, what you choose to show, your kids is going to pick up on that and it's going to affect them, right?
Right.
We speaking about like gays or even transgenders. You look at what's the name, right? You look at Bruce Jenner, right? I ain't calling the nigga Caitlyn. Listen, I'm not calling the nigga Caitlyn. The nigga name is Bruce. So let's talk about Bruce, right?
Bruce.
At the end of the day, you live in your truth of what your truth is, right?
Yeah.
More power to you, right? I ain't nobody to judge. More power to you. But
Right.
you gotta know, and this is for anybody, you gotta know that your kids, your nieces and nephews, the younger generation that don't understand that you living in your truth and you happy and you gotta just understand that
Right.
you're fucking them up, right?
Right.
So again, I'm
You
no one
gotta know that.
look, I'm no one to say what's right and what's wrong. I'm no one to
Right.
say this is what you should do or should do. I'm simply just saying be mindful
Yeah.
because those questions are now going to arise in that 5-year-old's brain,
Yeah.
10-year-old's brain, 12-year-olds
Yeah.
before it would have, or even
Yeah.
2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
again, I'm no one to say what's right and what's wrong. We're
Yeah.
not here to bash nobody because, like I said, I got
No.
partners that's gay. I got clients
Yeah.
that's I got a client that's married to a trans. I ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah.
He married to.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge nobody and say what's. At the end of the day, you do what makes you happy. That's what this life is about. But in the same breath, though, just know what you're putting out there and know that you got to find the way too. You can't be saying, "Oh well, I don't know. I'm gonna just live my life." No, you got to understand that the niece and the nephew that's looking at you, the daughter, the son that's looking at you, the little kids that don't got no role model that's looking at you. Again,
right.
Just know that whatever you put out there, whoever you are, right, and forget, this is past gay, straight, transgender, whatever you is. I'm talking just as
accountability,
as a man, as a woman, as a man or as a woman. Whatever you put out there, you gotta know that the younger generation is taking everything good and bad. And I be having to tell myself the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, who you are as a man, what you about, who you have around, who you with, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful because they're watching even when you think they not watching. I've learned shit the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you gotta just be mindful. So I think that like wrapping this conversation up with this dude with getting the mom and the daughter pregnant. Listen, live in your truth, big fella. And the mom and the daughter do what make you happy, but at the same time, think about the niece, the nephew, the other kids, the kids you're about to have, whoever, because one day you got to explain that. You know what I'm saying? One day you gotta have that conversation when you sit down.
Not only do you have to explain it, you're gonna have to pay for it. You ordered it. You gotta pay for it. You ordered that on the menu. You looked at that menu, ordered it. You ate it. You enjoyed the meal. Now comes the bill. You ordered it. So guess what? All the problems, the mental, as the kid get older, and you're like, I don't know why they act out, or all whatever kind of stuff, man. You've confused. You've taken the natural order of a young kid's mind, and you have totally screwed it up off of selfishness.
Man, hey, listen.
And what
before you make that move, or if you're already in that move, just be mindful, y'all, and make the right decisions. Right? We're gonna end it like that, man. As always, man, we appreciate the love. We appreciate.
I want to say one more thing, though.
Go ahead.
Well, they wasn't bad looking.
You said what?
No, at least they wasn't bad looking. So sometimes he flipped to the other side, but like, okay.
Yeah, he was being a nigga. He was being a real nigga. This nigga's like, oh, daughter bad and mom bad.
Yeah. Look, he like he's 17 though, like 17. Like what? His daddy should whip his ass. That's what his daddy should do.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And they need their ass whooped too. But as always, we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. You know, I got Big Jody Joe back. We're gonna do one with all three of us. I'm gonna have Johnny come on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on. Johnny, if you see this, man, we gotta put one together, all three of us. You know what I'm saying? We doing that ASAP. Man, as always, I said I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on Facebook or Twitch, man, make sure you just tune in, man, because we posting a lot more very soon. Thank y'all. Catch you on the next one.
Hey, Dre, let me borrow $50K.
Man, if I had it, nigga, you had it. If I had it, nigga, you had it.
Look at him.
If I had it, big dog, you had it. Trust me. All right.